Earnings week is here. Stay tuned. You really don't want to miss this one. Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be discussing none other than Wish stock, okay? We're going to go through some very important information. We are at earnings week, and sorry I haven't been with you guys. I haven't been making as many videos as I was before. I have had some personal issues. As life comes across us all, we do have to deal with at some point or another personal issues that we've been going through. But everything will be okay at the end of the day. That's my belief. I'm gonna start bringing out some more videos on Wish, and especially this week because we have none other on August 12th after hours. We have earnings week on that date. Okay, so make sure you stick along through this whole video because I'm going to give you guys a bunch of nuggets, a bunch of information that might have, a lot of influence on what you're going to be looking at for this upcoming week. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I want to give you everything on what I'm going to be doing and just advice on what you should look out for. Okay, with that, guys, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Make sure you hit that like button, as it helps us out in getting this video out to other people just as yourself that is interested in this same company. Okay, and if you're not following us on Twitter, make sure you do so at InvestingOG. Okay, with that, let me get into this video, guys. Make sure you stick all the way to the end, as I am going to be covering some very, very key points to this week. Okay, I want to start out with earnings, obviously. Okay, I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to touch on how many shares we have right now and what we have right now currently on Wish, and then at the end, towards the end of the video, I'm going to touch on technicals, okay, and what I'm expecting and some very key patterns that I've been looking at that might be of some use. Okay, so this week, earnings on August 12th. Okay, so make sure you keep that date in mind, as you will see a lot of volatility in the market, and it's not only for Wish. There's a bunch of other companies that are reporting earnings as well. Okay, but just to give you an idea, if we look over to the monitor here, just to give you an idea of what we're estimating, or what the pros are estimating, financial institutions, they're estimating an average estimate on earnings is at a minus 0.14 cents. Okay, and then the revenue estimate for this quarter, they're estimated in here at $722.92 million. Okay, so if we beat those numbers, you can expect for this stock to go upwards. If we don't meet those numbers, or their forecasting is less, you can expect for the stock to fall. Okay, as for me, what am I doing? What am I pretending to do for this upcoming week? I already have a plan in place. Okay, I'm going to share that with you guys in this account. Okay, because I've said on Twitter that I have about 17,000 shares right now. I'm estimating to go up to 20 to 25,000 shares on this company. Okay, currently holding 11,500 shares on this company at an average price of 11.44. Okay, currently down on this position about $17,000. Something very important, guys, something very important, and it's key that you guys keep this in mind. On Wednesday and Thursday, Feds will be reporting inflation rates. That means they're going to be reporting if they plan on raising interest rates a bit, or how inflation is doing, or if they plan on what their plan is going to be moving forward. Now, as you guys may know, inflation and rates increases will affect all tech stocks, not only Wish, but every single tech stock across the board. Okay, so it's really important that we pay close attention to Wednesday and Thursday, as that may determine either an upward move on this stock or a downward move. Therefore, I am holding 60 contracts here that I picked up between Thursday and Friday, because I am expecting a move on Wish from $1 to $2 this week. Okay, I am expecting that. So therefore, I do have 60 contracts on Wish at the moment. I have 45 buys here on the $10 call for the 820 strike. Okay, the 820 date, the $10 call, 45 buys on that. My average on that is about 0.80 cents. I do also have 15 buys on the long-term leap year contracts expiring in 12/16/2022. I'm not too worried about those, but I am gonna try to get rid of these calls before earnings. I'm not trying to hold them, because if earnings are not reported as I think they're gonna be reported, stock might fall, and in effect it might hurt these calls. Okay, it might kill these calls. If on Monday or Tuesday I'm up on these calls, last time I bought them and I sold them, I bought them at roughly same price, about 0.78 to 0.80. I sold them at about $1.30 to $1.50. Quite a good profit. I did the same. I got rid of those. I did the same again this Wednesday and Thursday that it dipped, expecting it to play into this week. Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of these as soon as possible, either Monday or Tuesday. Okay, as we move forward, and what are we going to be doing? And I want to touch on this. I want to do a little bit of technical analysis on this company and show you a couple of important patterns that I ran across. Okay, let me show you really quick. As of late, we've been trading for the past month here, ever since 7.7 to about now 8.7. We've been trading between this zone here, anywhere from about $9 to $11. Okay, so this zone has been intact for the past month. Okay, and as I look outward, we're looking at the daily chart. Okay, the daily chart for Wish, and as I zoom outwards, I picked up on a nice little trend here. So as I zoom out, I noticed something. Last time we were here at all-time highs, we went from this all-time high of 32.85. Okay, we went here, and then we dropped down. This was back in February, guys. Back in February, we dropped down all the way to this point. Okay, and that was in March, and that took about a month. Okay, for it to go down. Then from there we had a spike up, and then we went from this point, which is about the $20 range, all the way down to here, which is about the $13 or $13 range, right? That took another month, because if you see here, you see the 315 all the way to about 415, 418. So that's another month. Okay, so I see a pattern. I see a pattern here, 1 month, and then I see a jump, then I see another bottom, 1 month, then a jump. And if I take this right here, the 429, 427, 429, and I go all the way to the bottom here, 752, that's another month. So we've been going in patterns, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. We go up here, and then we go all the way down for another month, because we started here at about 625. That's June 25th. And let me focus in here, June 25th here, and since then to this point, we've gotten here 8.6. So we're right over a month. I'm expecting a move on this stock, guys. And the last time it created this move right here, this was done in a period of 2 days. Because remember, guys, every bar that you see here is 1 day. It represents 1 day. Last time we were here, we established this position here, 6.7. Okay, when we were here, look at the volume here, how low it was. And on 6.7, there was a slight increase. You could see it here. And then it jumped up 1 day, and the next day it jumped up again, and then it came back down, and then it went all the way up, and now it's gone down. If we zoom out, I've done this trend line from this point to here, jumped up, you could see, right? Then came back down. It touched about 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And then it jumped. Here you go, 1, 2, 3, and I'm expecting a jump here, guys. I'm expecting this to come down a little bit more, as long as it stays above this trend line, the $9. Okay, this support here, the $9 support. It can dip down a little bit more, but as long as it stays above this, I'm expecting a move here, guys. Okay, I think this stock is ready for a move. I think what it does need is volume, guys, because if you can tell, ever since we reached this $15 level, there was a lot of volume here, but as we've gone through this whole area, we've seen volume decrease. Now remember, that doesn't mean it's just dead. What it does mean is that we can repeat and see this, because it's been about a month on a downward trend and consolidation here. I want you to look at this part. Look at this area here. Look at this area here, right here. right? Consolidate sideways, 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 jump. Look at this area here, guys. Look at this area here. Consolidate sideways, 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 and I'm expecting a jump here, guys. I think we are really, really close. If we hit earnings, guys, this is gonna be beautiful. With that, guys, just remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion on what I think is gonna happen. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.